Hello, dear audience. Good morning and welcome. Today we'll talk about video games with my friends and partners Jeremy and Kendall.
Good morning.
Hello, and as Omar said, we're gonna talk about video games and some of the most iconic games in the recent years.
We can start talking about the game that revolution very royals, and that Fortnite.
That game mixes weapons with construction, make changing the real battle industry, making the game much more frenetic and strategic. And not to mention the live events. I remember when they did that Travis Scott concert or the crossover with Avengers. Epic Games know how to keep people connected.
And also, the game had killed a few tryhard players who have know how to take advantage of this new construction mechanic and use it to make complex play that not everyone can.
Another achievement that made this game famous was creating a battle pass, and this later began to be used by almost any game.
But if we talk about shooters, we must also talk about Valorant, because this game became known for its varied characters, each with different abilities that are used for both camping and rushing.
And in this game, communication, strategy, and team play become quite important, as in most shooter games.
It is worth mentioning that both games are ranking mode. In one should you play serially and either more concentrated than in normal games. Agility is much more important to have a good strategy.
Another characteristic of Ranked is that its players are aware of which weapons, plays, or characters are best, creating strategies or combinations that make their team have even more chances of winning. This is known as metagaming.
And another note, another well-known game for cell phones that has a competitive mode is Brawl Stars. This also has quite a few characters with different abilities and various things that make it a casual and entertaining game.
I love Brawl Stars. It is one of the games that you can play on your cell phone at any time. It fans. Game lasts about 2 minutes, and there are many different modes.
Yes, from the classic 3-on-3 games to survival mode or Brawl Ball, which looks like soccer. The characters are called brawlers and each one has unique abilities.
And this perfect for playing with friends. Assemble your equipment and that's it. In addition, it is free to play, although of course, if you want to progress quickly, you can pay, but it is not necessary.
And speaking of the game, it is interesting how it uses various strategies to be addictive. Apart from that, it just many game modes and events for its community.
It is interesting the variety that today's games have. There are so many genres of video games: shooters, Metroidvania, RPG, MOBA, sports. In short, if we talk about each one, we'll never finish.
Too close went with a very loyal community. Assetto Corsa, this one is for motorsports lovers. It's not just running, it's pure simulation, where every curve, every braking counts, you have to have patience and precision.
And if you have steering wheel, this experience becomes incredible. Additionally, there is a version called Assetto Corsa Compet- Competition that is focusing on GT racing and just super realistic graphics.
What I like most is that you can customize a lot of things, from the cars to the tracks, and community creates awesome mods. There are everything from famous tracks to cars that don't exist in the base game.
Well, people, there you have a little summary of four very different but equally great games, from the crazy battle royale of Fortnite, the tactical shooter of Valorant, the speed of Brawl Stars, to the simulation of Assetto Corsa.
Are you which on have you been playing the most lately? Leave use message on your network to we are well ready you.
And if you like the episode, don't forget to follow us. Every week, we bring a new topic from the gaming world. We'll hear you from the next time.